What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, New York prepper, and I just wanted to talk about a nice belt for concealed carry or EDC. It's made by a company called Bigfoot Gunbelts. I believe they're out of Idaho. Let's see here. It's the logo, Bigfoot Gunbelts. What does that say here? Sorry about that. American made. That's just the size here. So basically, this belt is nice to have because what I have here is just a regular Levi's leather belt, and I just wanted to compare the thickness of the two belts here. If I could just focus the camera for a second. So you have the Levi's on the bottom, and then you have the Bigfoot belt just above it, and you could see it's much thicker, and that's important if you're concealed carrying, or if you have some EDC gear that you want to carry with you, like a flashlight, or whatever the situation is. If you're an off-duty law enforcement and you want to carry some other stuff with you, spare magazines, whatever, you want to have a nice thick belt. You don't want to just use a regular trouser belt. You can see it's much thicker, and it's much more rigid. And the reason this belt is nice because it's pretty cost effective. I think this belt cost me it's very easy on the wallet. I paid $60 for this one. And basically it's just, I think they use 2 layers of leather, and they sandwich a piece of spring steel inside. You could see like the outline right here. You can see the spring steel outline. And they sandwich that in between the 2 pieces of leather. And, I got the hardware to be all black, so, it's a little more stealthy. You can see the buttons are black. And a nice thing they have too is you can actually, if you want to replace the hardware, like the buckle, after it gets worn out over some time, you can just unsnap it here. There's 2 snaps, and you can just replace the buckle. So it's very convenient. See, it's nice heavy duty here. It's just a nice heavy duty belt for concealed carrying or EDC. It's much stiffer. You can see if I try to hold it in my hand and I try to bend it, I'm squeezing, and it doesn't bend that easily. It's almost actually doesn't bend at all because there's steel in here. You can see the outline of the spring steel, and that goes all the way to the holes. It goes all the way, so it's very rigid. It's not floppy. It's not wobbly. Versus like a regular belt like this, there's no steel inside, so I can just fold this in half, pretty easily. And if you have any kind of weight heavy things like a decent sized pistol, this isn't going to really support it that much. You could see it doesn't have much rigidity. It's you can twist it. It's not going to support weight very well. It's going to flop around on you. Versus this one here, it's about 1/4 inch thick, and I got 2 layers of heavy duty leather. I think it's like 14 ounces leather, and it's got spring steel in the middle, so it's much more heavy duty. So check out Bigfoot Gunbelts, and you can find, they have all different kinds of belts, but they're all pretty good price. $60 to me, that's not bad, considering that for this Levi's belt I paid like $30 or $40 for this one. So for just another $20, I could have just gotten me one of these originally. So these, and it fits. It's basically the same width as a regular pants belt, so you can put it in any of your casual clothing that you wear, jeans, shorts, whatever. So it should work out good for you. So check out Bigfoot Gunbelts. All right, guys. I hope this video helped you out. Take care.